Welcome to the data analysis section of this BeyondFormulas Excel modeling training series. Excel is clearly in a class of its own when it comes to enabling virtually anyone a simple stepping stone into basic data analysis. And so the goals of this lesson are to help you become a data crunching ninja by teaching you the most useful Excel aggregation tools, and then using those tools to solve real problems. We'll cover basic aggregation and summary formula, which help you describe your data. We'll cover creating your first pivot table to manipulate and summarize very large data sets in a few clicks. We'll go into more advanced pivot table features, including slices, filters, sorting, and grouping. We'll learn to create dashboards from pivot charts and slicers. We'll learn how to interact with pivot tables using the Get Pivot Data formula, how to check for visual data relationships using XY scatter plots, forecasting new values using historical data and extrapolation, and how to use near-match lookups to categorize large datasets into more useful buckets. By the end of this section, you will have merged the census data and sales data using pivot tables. You would have visualized and established a correlation between some of the key variables, and you would have used this relationship to forecast national sales levels through extrapolation. The reason we're doing this is, of course, to solve a bigger problem. We started with a prioritized issue tree and then established a set of all of the analyses we need to conduct to solve the problem. To avoid boiling the ocean, we determined specific output we'd like to create, and it's that output we're going to focus on now. Firstly, a list of all the CBSAs for the US, with forecast sales levels that extrapolate out the level of penetration we observed in the currently mature Californian market. And secondly, since we plan to project the growth of sales from the current level to the whole of the US over time, we need to incorporate any seasonal patterns that we can observe in the sales data for California. With these objectives in mind, let's jump into the Excel techniques.